Good morning, guys. I jumped into a quick trade here, quick scalp, and I'm going to get out in just a moment. I'll explain the trade. I'm out. All right, so I took a quick scalp here. I literally just turned on the computer. Uh, this is a 4-hour chart. Let me take this off. So I drew this trend line a while ago, downward trend line, and we just hit it. So that to me is like a quick scalp opportunity. That's what I did. And now we wait. Now I'm going to lock myself out for 15 minutes and I'll be back. All right, you guys. I'm in another short. Let's see what happens. This is a 15-minute range, the yellow. And normally when it doesn't respect this midpoint is when I look at it for a good short opportunity. Um, we did have this aggressive push up, so it's a little risque. Would I want to maybe see it down here? That would probably be a great area. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm willing to take maybe two off here. Let's put a limit by right here and get my stop around here. I'm gonna go ahead and take two off the table, limit my risk. You know, I struggle really bad with holding. That's why I like to take quick scalps, or at least I prefer to. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna grab it. All right. Trade number two. So yeah, I think, I really want to get to the point where I am more confident with holding my trades. Um, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing because money is money, but I think if I could get to the point to trust myself enough to hold to where it's going now, um, it would be great. Or, if I'm in a position like I was then with four micros, I get out of two and patiently wait for it to come to the second target. But, you know, I'm happy enough right now to see that, if it reaches those targets, then that, my point of view was correct. I don't know. So I'm happy with that. However, I think, it takes time, you know, to get to the point where you're just like, okay, I'm gonna let these last two run, I'm not there yet, and it's never really been my style. I'd rather, I see money, I take money. Um, but yeah, I'm learning, and it's a learning process, and that's what this game is about. I want to find my or hone in into like my edge, which I'm still trying to figure that out. Um, but yeah, 262 on the day. It's 10:13 in the morning. I mean, I can't complain. Um, I'm gonna lock myself out again. I'm not ready to just stop right now, but I don't want to jump into a trade too crazy, so I'm gonna lock myself out. Um, all right, I'm locked out for 15 minutes. I cleaned up the charts a bit. These blue lines here are the and low, high and low range for on the 5-minute chart. So I marked those out on the 5-minute, or really any. Like it's the high and low before the market. It doesn't have to be on the 5-minute. Just the high of the high of the MNQ and the low of the day. So today's the 18th, so this is a high and this is a low before entering the market, right before 9:30. So those are little areas that, like right here, if it gets down here, could it potentially be a good opportunity to go long? Maybe. Um, but yeah, I mark those out and then I mark out the 15-minute range. I'm also always watching the RSI stochastic, especially the 15 and the 30-minute. Like right now, this to me is almost getting to a signal like go short, but we're not going to. So we're going to take our time. We're going to try and do things right. Also, look at this huge fair value gap. I mean, we're pretty much in it right now. If it closes below this level or below this yellow line, that's also to me a good signal watching this. But anyways, we're going to take that off and I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay, so I'm still in the lockout. I have like a minute to go. However, I'm done for the day. I don't want to get greedy. I'm so happy, so grateful that I got out of that trade. Um, Obviously, I knew it was a risky one just because of this push up um, on the 30, 1 hour. I mean, looking hella bullish. So um, I'm just gonna take my wins. Yesterday I did end up taking a couple more trades. I shouldn't have because of everything that's been going on with TopStep, but the platform seemed to be working perfectly fine. Um, so I saw an opportunity and I took it. So these are my stats. This is 3 days. I've only been trading this week. This day was they crashed. The TopStep crashed here. I didn't take any trades. I think it was all day kind of thing. Monday, no trades on Tuesday, Wednesday, yesterday, and today. So yeah, I took 10 trades yesterday. I don't know why I took so many. 5 total, um, in and out. So let me see, 3 here today. Um, Trade direction. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I'm super grateful. Um, I don't want my emotions. I don't want to get greedy anymore. I'm tired of kind of like losing and not being able to get to payout. Um, I've gotten to payout on my personal account. I started on a personal account and then I've really just done Top Step and I've tried out other like Apex, Take Profit Trader, and I've only gotten a payout on Top Step like 5 times. Um, which isn't bad. I mean, I'm one year in, so I'm very grateful, and I know that I'm capable, but you know, your emotions get the best of you, and that's what this game is about. It's about being able to control your emotions, more so than pressing a button. I think anybody can press a button and make money, get lucky, you know, but if I'm able to control my emotions and say, hey, all right, I'm gonna enter a trade here. Does it make sense? If it doesn't, I don't enter, you know. So yeah, it's getting to that point. So I am going to call it a day. I'm actually gonna show proof, lock myself out all day. I'm grateful for my 262 in less than what, 30 minutes. Um, this is the kind of trading I would want to do. This is it. So, anyways, peace out, you guys. Happy Thursday. Happy trading. Trade smart. Process over profits. And let's make it to payout.